Masculinity is dying right in front of us, and most people are too afraid to talk about it. I was scrolling on Instagram the other day, and I saw a video of the guy who plays Captain America, Anthony Mackie, pop up on my For You page, and he was talking about how in America we are seeing the death of the American male, and throughout the world we're seeing the death of masculinity. Then he talked a bit about how he's going to raise his kids, about he's not going to accept weakness from them. He's going to want them to be their best selves. He's going to raise them to be gentlemen, to be leaders. And a lot of people were commenting, this is toxic masculinity. Let's cancel him. But the thing is, he is 100% speaking the truth. There are so many issues with modern society today, and for men specifically. Men's mental health is worse than ever before. The average testosterone levels have plummeted over the years. I believe the average man has 25% lower testosterone than his grandfather had at the same age. Marriage rates are down. Birth rates are down. Obesity is through the roof. And it may not seem like a big deal, like, you can just live your life however you want and there's no consequences. But if you believe there are no long-term consequences, you are in for a rude awakening. First of all, the first major one is population decrease. If less people are getting in healthy relationships, if there's less men who are leading healthy families, we're going to have less and less people over time. And the second issue, if they're taking masculinity away and we have less masculine men, what's going to happen when shit hits the fan? Because, who goes out and fights the wars? Who goes out and is the leaders of society? It's the strong men. And you can talk all you want about how, it's okay for men to be weak, but the reality is when shit hits the fan, you need strong men. But why is this happening? Why are we seeing the death of masculinity? The first reason it comes down to is media conditioning. Men are being told all the time in TV shows, movies that, it's okay to be weak. It's okay to not be masculine. It's okay to not be your best self. It's okay to be lazy. It's okay to be out of shape. Body positivity. Which, fair enough. Be confident in yourself. Still appreciate yourself, but there's nothing noble about being out of shape. There's nothing noble about not taking care of yourself. There's nothing noble about being complacent. Yeah, it's okay to be down bad and you should still be grateful for yourself and think positively of yourself. But part of that is taking action, being a man, right? It's okay to have feelings. It's okay, absolutely. Talk about men's mental health. It's a very important conversation. I'm all for men's mental health. But at the end of the day, as a man, you have to take action and control what you can over your life. You can't just use mental health or being weak as an excuse to not take action. So what do I think masculinity is? Well, I think masculinity is all about overcoming challenges, breaking through barriers, focusing on improving your main purpose in life. But I think the education system and modern society is weakening men and telling them, you shouldn't face any adversity. You should just run away from your problems and just, instead of going to the gym and going outside and getting exercise and eating healthy, just take this pill and that's going to solve all your problems. So I think masculinity is all about having discipline, breaking through barriers, achieving things, and also balancing that with good mental health, with being a good person. I'm absolutely not saying you should be a toxic asshole. I'm not saying you should just be, me work hard and me never rest, me never take a break. No, it's all about a balance of being disciplined, being masculine, while also having good mental health, being a good human being, being a gentleman, being a good person. I think a great example of masculinity is Luke Skywalker, right? He's disciplined. He's doesn't make excuses. He achieves what he wants to achieve. He works hard, but also he's a good person. He's not an asshole. He's not arrogant. He's a gentleman. He's humble, he's kind, and he cares about others around him. That's what I believe the ideal version of masculinity looks like. The second reason that men are becoming less masculine is instant gratification. It's so hard to live a disciplined life nowadays. Think about how life looks like now versus how it looked 20 or 30 years ago. For example, it's a lot easier to just scroll on your phone for 3 hours than to go get a workout in. It's a lot easier to play video games and watch TV than actually go accomplish things in real life and actually take action and become your best self in real life. It's a lot easier to just drive through the McDonald's drive-thru and get a quick fast food meal than it is to eat healthy. Life is so easy when you take shortcuts, when you sacrifice long-term goals. But that's why as a man, you have to take ownership over yourself to not always do the easiest thing. Because the truth is, the path of least resistance is oftentimes the one that leads you down the worst route. It's a lot easier to sit in bed than it is to wake up early. It's a lot easier to play video games than it is to go to the gym. It's a lot more enjoyable to eat McDonald's, to eat Taco Bell, than it is to eat a healthy meal, a home-cooked meal. But is taking the easy way out going to serve you more? No, I don't even need to answer that. You already know the answer to that. Of course, delaying gratification, doing the things that are harder is going to serve you more in the long run. So what's a way you can practically think about this? Well, always ask yourself when you're going to take an action, what would the best version of me do? Would the best version of me be eating McDonald's on a random Tuesday night? Would he be skipping his workouts? Would he see that girl he wants to go talk to and not go do it? No. The best version of you would take action. He would take ownership over his life and improve what he can and not make excuses for himself all the time. Now, am I saying you can never have some fun? No. Of course, it's okay to enjoy yourself every now and then. Yeah, bro, if you've been disciplined, you've been hitting all your goals, no problem with going out with your friends and getting a beer. That's completely fine. If you've been working hard and you want to play a couple hours of video games on the weekend, yeah, no issue at all. But the issue is when you're playing for 4 hours every day, or when you're getting shit-faced drunk every single weekend. That's unacceptable. That's going to lead you down a wrong path. And at the end of the day, just leave the best possible impact on the world that you can. I believe that as young men, we all have our own purpose. We all have something that we have to contribute to society. And the problem is, all the distractions in the world are stealing this from you. They're stealing your ability to focus, to produce your best work. But the truth is, bro, we all have that purpose. We all have it in us. We all have what it takes to be our best self. But the only person stopping you from taking action is you. You can watch all the self-improvement videos you want. I can give you all the advice that I have, or you could learn from other people. But at the end of the day, if you don't apply it, if you don't work hard, it's not going to matter. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. That's a quote I've always loved. So be a leader of your own life, because no one is going to save you. You are the only person who can save yourself. And if you want to be part of a masculine brotherhood of young men who think the same way, who are rising above the averages in society and who are ascending to become their best selves, I'll link my free Discord community in the description, and we're going to be building that out, getting a lot of guys in there who are driven, success-minded, and ambitious. So if that sounds interesting to you, go click the link in the description, and I'll see you for the next video, bro.